Berlin Raceway highlights are brought to you by ProTech Heating and Cooling. September 13th with the Chet Championship night with the Reveal the Hammer Outlaw Late Model Series, Tecton Super Late Models, Model Coverall, Limited Late Models, Baker Auto Group Sportsman, and the Auto Value 4 cylinders. Limited Late Models were up first. It was Nick DeLongpre from the front row, and he would lead all the way up by himself until lap number 25 with Tim Green spun, causing the first yellow flag. Upon the next lap restart, Tim Green goes off the backstretch, causing the second and final yellow flag. DeLongpre wins. Josh Fry finishes second and bags the championship. Billy Epping third. Denny Anderson fourth, and Mike Root rounded out the top 5.
In the Sportsman division, Josh Fry started as our pole sitter. Scott Root became the new leader only after 5 laps. Competition caution coming out at lap 20. Ryan Holtzlander leading from lap 20 to 29 before entering a side-by-side battle with Scotty Root. Root would briefly become the new leader, and then Tim DeVos would take over on lap 29 and lead to the end. Tim DeVos wins, Ryan Holtzlander in second. Tom Thomas, Scotty Root, and Brian Tomey rounds out the top 5.
In the 4-cylinder 30-lap main event, it was Chase Roloffs for the first 9 laps until a hard-charging fast qualifier Dave Simpson got around. Once Simpson got around, he would lead the final 21 laps to bag another feature win on the season. Dave Simpson back to victory lane, Chase Roloff second, Justin Roloff third, and a championship for him. Hunter Wiersma fourth, and Matt McCarthy would round out the top 5.
In the super late models, Chase Berter in the 24B was your pole sitter. He led every lap to the competition caution. Tyler Lupton had moved up to second at the time of the yellow, and 1 lap after the restart, he became that new leader. Terry Seneca would close up that gap, but Tyler Lupton would not be caught. Lupton comes away with the win, followed by Terry Seneca, Evan Schotko, Austin Hull, Chase Berta, Andrew Scheid, Boris Gurkovich, Brian Campbell, Tyler Reisinga, and Dylan Stovall rounds out the top 10.
The Reveal the Hammer Outlaw Late Models went 60 laps for their final main event and championship night at Berlin Raceway. Front row was Joe Bush and Scott Thomas. It would be Scott Thomas for the first 6 circuits until the veteran Joe Bush gets around. Joe Bush would lead from 6 all the way up until lap number 28 when a hard-charging Adam Terry was able to get around. 3 more green flag laps until a hard crash in turns 3 and 4. Steve Stacy, Monty Tolan, and Max Fair all heavily damaged. Drivers okay, all 3 cars out of the event. Then upon the restart, it was Adam Terry and Tyler Rohrig, while battling for the lead, make contact and they crash hard into turn number 1. Ending both of their nights early, Tyler Rohrig would go on to hang on to the championship. Adam Terry would be second in the championship points. Upon the restart, it only took 1 lap. Phil Bozell got around Joe Bush, and it was all Phil Bozell up until lap 51, until one more final caution. Austin Thiel makes contact with Tim DeVos while battling to stay in the lead lap, bringing out the final caution on lap 51. From there, it was all Phil Bozell for the final 9. He goes back to victory lane for the first time since 2019 at Berlin Raceway. Steve Needle second, Joe Bush third, Tim DeVos fourth. Jaden Kratacci rounds out the top 5. The Reveal the Hammer Outlaw Late Model Series with Tyler Rohrig being crowned your champion. For the latest Berlin Raceway news in the offseason, BerlinRaceway.com. Berlin Raceway highlights are provided by Centerific.